One of the biggest mistakes people make in relationships is living in constant fear of losing the person they love. That fear changes behavior. It creates neediness, overthinking, jealousy, emotional dependence, constant anxiety. And ironically, the more afraid someone becomes of losing a relationship, the more pressure they place on it. Real confidence works differently. It's calm, it's grounded, and it comes from knowing your value, whether someone stays or leaves. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like to the channel, and hit the bell for more videos. Let's talk about how to end the fear of losing her and start building real confidence instead. Stop making her the center of your entire identity. Love is important, but your entire life should not depend on one person. When someone becomes your only source of happiness, only emotional focus, only purpose, fear naturally grows. Healthy confidence starts when you maintain your goals, your friendships, your passions, your individuality. A relationship should add to your life, not become your entire life. Understand that fear creates neediness. Fear changes your energy. You start seeking constant reassurance, overanalyzing messages, becoming emotionally reactive, trying too hard to keep her interested. Neediness often pushes people away because it creates pressure instead of connection. Confidence comes from emotional stability, not constant validation. Build confidence outside the relationship. Real confidence isn't built through someone else's approval. It grows through self-respect, discipline, personal growth, achieving goals, keeping promises to yourself. The stronger your life becomes, the less desperate you feel emotionally. Accept that you cannot control everything. One of the hardest truths in relationships is this: you cannot control another person's choices. You can communicate honestly, show love, be loyal, be supportive, but you cannot force someone to stay. Accepting this creates peace because you stop trying to control outcomes you can't fully control. Stop constantly seeking reassurance, repeatedly asking, "Do you still love me? Are we okay? Are you losing feelings?" Usually comes from insecurity, not connection. Trust is healthier than constant checking. Confidence allows space instead of panic. Learn to be comfortable alone. People who fear loneliness often tolerate unhealthy relationships out of emotional dependency. But confidence grows when you realize you can enjoy your own company. You can rebuild after loss. Your life still has value independently. When you stop fearing loneliness, relationships become healthier and less desperate. Focus on being valuable, not just being chosen. Instead of obsessing over keeping someone, focus on becoming emotionally mature, reliable, calm under pressure, purpose-driven, respectful, and confident. Strong relationships grow naturally when both people bring value emotionally. Don't let anxiety control your behavior. Fear-based behavior often creates the very problems you're trying to avoid. Examples include excessive jealousy, overtexting, constant suspicion, emotional outbursts. Confidence keeps your emotions balanced instead of reactive. Understand that real love isn't forced. If someone truly wants to be with you, connection flows naturally. You shouldn't have to constantly convince them. Beg for attention. Fight for basic respect. Healthy love involves mutual effort, not emotional chasing. Protect your self-respect at all times. Never sacrifice your dignity just to avoid losing someone. Confidence means knowing your worth, maintaining standards, being willing to walk away from unhealthy dynamics. Self-respect is the foundation of emotional strength. Stop comparing yourself to other men. Comparison feeds insecurity. There will always be someone richer, more attractive, more successful. But confidence comes from becoming secure in who you are, not competing constantly for validation. Trust yourself to handle whatever happens. This is where real confidence begins. Not in believing you'll never lose someone, but in knowing you'll survive it. You'll heal. You'll rebuild. You'll continue growing. That mindset removes desperation completely. Conclusion. The fear of losing her disappears when you stop losing yourself in the process. Real confidence isn't possessiveness, emotional control, constant reassurance. It's emotional stability. It's knowing your value regardless of outcomes. Because the strongest people in relationships are not the ones desperately trying to hold on.